Cubers, we've just had a delivery of the new DaYan ZhanChi V5 M. This comes in 3 different types, and I wanted to do a quick video just to explain the difference between the 3 of them. I've literally got minutes here because I need to get these on the website and ready for sale before Christmas. Holly has got started on that. So she's in there making these live whilst I make the video, and hopefully they can all go live together. But we've got 3 different versions, so let's take a look. We've got the standard, we've got fancy, ooh, and we've got the supreme. So I'm assuming standard is going to be bottom of the barrel, just basic. Fancy is going to be like a flagship, and supreme is going to be like a pioneer. They've got something written on the side of the box, but if I'm honest, I have no idea what any of this says. Might have to translate some of that, but we'll get into it. So we're going to start with the standard version. I have taken photos, so I have had all of these out of the box. I did checkerboard on it. I didn't do a solve, didn't do anything. I literally just checkerboarded it. So yeah, they are all still fresh. So nice little box. What came in a box like this? Was it the Peak? I think the Peak had a box like this, or very similar. Or was there another DaYan that came in this sort of box? There was something anyway, very similar, but a bit boring anyway, compared to the GAN boxes. What have we got here? This is the standard, and the standard has white internals. Do you know what? It's actually quite nice. That's like pure white. I think it probably throws off on the white balance on the camera, but that is like pure white. That's actually really nice. The pieces, sort of following with the, I think the Chi Tornado pieces are very similar to this, if that focuses. 1 minute. Yeah, so I think very similar to a Tornado piece. It's a bit too bright. I've got like all the lights on in here. Right, anyway, quick video. It has got 6 magnet settings on the edges. So here it goes from 1 to 6. 1, I guess, being the loosest and 6 being the strongest, or the lightest. Let's see, dual adjustments. Whoa. Okay. I'm not sure what I was expecting, but it wasn't this. It definitely wasn't this. So this is dual adjustment. We've got an inner, oh God. It looks like, is there 3 rings there? No, is that just, does that say 2? Oh, yeah, okay. It looks like there's 3 rings, but there's probably only 2 rings. Okay, so it goes both ways. I'm just gonna, it's really small, hold on. Okay, so when you turn there's 2 little sort of, I'm gonna call them nubbins. I don't really know what a nubbin is, but I'm gonna call them a nubbin. And when you turn them clockwise, both rings turn, the inner ring and the outer ring. So that's clockwise. And then when you go anti-clockwise, only the outer ring changes. So that's definitely a dual adjustment of some description. I've no idea what this thing is in the middle. And without looking at the manual, I don't know if it does elasticity or tension or which one does what, but oh, there's a cool photo. There we go. So that's what I'm looking at, but with the white balance and whatnot, you probably can't see it very well. So you've got 5 adjustments on the inner layer and 5 on the outer layer, along with this weird thing in the middle. So let's give that a quick glance over. Axis magnet component, remove, press down. Oh, okay, so, oh, I'm assuming it's like adjustable maglev settings, maybe. That's quite cool. Adjust center travel. Manually twist the outer ring's protruding part clockwise. The inner ring numbers aligned with the central indicator slot represent the current setting. 1 is the tightest, 5 is the loosest. Okay, so if you're looking at that middle part with the 4 magnet hole things, you'll see a line that's going sort of that way. It goes 45 from this corner to this corner. Now that is the indicator slot for the inner ring. So the inner ring is currently on 1, which is the tightest, 5 is the loosest, and that's for the center travel. Okay, and then the tension, manually twist the outer ring's protruding parts counterclockwise. The outer ring number aligned with the number 5 on the inner circle, oh my God, represents the current setting. So whatever is, oh my God, whatever is aligned with the number 5 is the setting that it's set to. So that's currently on 2. 1 is the weakest, 5 is the strongest. So if I put that on 5, that is now, so that layer there is now the tightest it can be. So 1 is the tightest on the inner, 5 is the tightest on the outer. So that is the strongest. Okay, overall performance, it feels quite nice. Again, this, it's really weird because it's, do you know what? I think it's my fingers that are looby because I was doing something else a minute ago, but DaYan cubes are like known for being really looby out of the box, and I don't think this one is. It's actually quite nice. Anyway, I'm going to move on to the flagship. Actually, no, I'm not yet. Let's just see. Ooh, weird. Okay, let's just see quickly if this is ballcore or what's going on with the middle. Okay, so it is ballcore. So standard is ballcore. It's glossy, not UV. And it's got a spring. Okay, so it's non-maglev. And it's got corner magnets. Oh my gosh. What are they going to do with the flagship then? This has everything apart from maglev. I'm assuming, I mean, you'd have thought Pioneer would have maglev as well. So is the fancy version going to be exactly the same as this, just UV coated? Let's have a look. I'll put all that there, all in a line, and then I know what belongs to what. Right, so fancy version, I won't go through the accessories because it's exactly the same. And like I say, I want to get this live for you guys. Right, what is different? Ooh, well, that's nice. You've got a green internal on this one, this sort of inner ring. I'm guessing it's exactly the same. Is there anything, does this thing come out easily? There we go. Whoa. Jeez. Whoa. Okay, so this is the fancy version, which has got a green maglev ring. So this is maglev, and that is the weirdest looking maglev I've ever seen. Peculiar, but anyway, let's move on. Let's check the innards. So still got adjustable magnets on the edge pieces. We've still got ballcore. We've actually got magnets on the bottom. Oh, do these come out? Oh, do they adjust? They do. Okay, so right, the fancy version. Did this have it? Did I miss it? Ah, this has it as well. Okay. Oh my God, this is, do you know what? This might be the cheapest, most, what's the word? Technology full, is that a word? I don't know. I don't know. This is just full of tech. So this little thing down here, the little corner stalk magnet, that twists and turns. Probably should have read the manual a little bit better, and that wouldn't have been such a surprise, but oh well. Let's just chuck that back in there. Ah, boom. Okay, so this one has it. It's got green internals, which is quite nice, but I mean, we could always dye any cube to make them green, but besides the point, it comes with it from factory. It's quite nice. It's a nice color as well. It's like mint green. So yeah, these are red magnets. Didn't catch what color they were. But we've also got magnets in the edges here. Now that is like really deep. I don't know how that does anything because it's like so deep into the middle of the edge piece. I don't know if you can see, but it's not at all on the surface. I don't know if adjusting this will adjust that, or if there's a way you could adjust it, or is that the Supreme version? Am I jumping ahead of myself? Don't know. Let's pop it back together. Chuck that in there, chuck that in there. Now I'm now covered in lube, like completely. The innards of that were filthy, filthy. Ooh, oh my gosh, my hands are slipping all over the place. Okay, do you know what? I like that. It's a little bit, oh, my finger slipped. Oh, what have I done? I'm watching the camera rather than watching what I'm doing. It's putting me off. Where are we? There we go. Ugh. Okay, Don't watch the camera when you're doing moves. It's the takeaway from that. Right, let's put that way, and onto the Supreme. It might be a little bit white, so what I'll do is, if I can, I'll adjust it in editing. Otherwise, I will turn the white balance down. It's currently on +2, which I'm not too sure why it's on +2. I don't ever touch the white balance. So this one is purple on the inside. I don't know what that means, apart from it looks quite nice. But, oops, is the maglev any different? I'm assuming so, because when I took a photo, oh, what is this? So we've also got magnets. We've got magnets in here. Oh my God, every time I open a cube, I see something different. Did this one have magnets up there? I'm not very thorough, am I? Okay, that didn't have magnets. So nothing below the center cap on this one. Whoa. Nothing below the center cap on that one, but we've got magnets below the center cap on this one. I don't know what that does. Can't even turn that over. I'm assuming, oh my gosh, how do you get that out now? There you go. Right, so that tracks to that. Does that just keep the center cap on so it doesn't fling off? That's a really, really good idea if that's what it does, because there's always issues regarding the center caps coming off. Oh no, don't do that. Okay, right, let's put this back together. Okay, so clockwise loosens the middle bit, and then anti-clockwise puts it back together. And yeah, do you know what that does? That's so cool. I'm guessing that just keeps that on. This feels a lot tighter out of the box. The others feel quite loose, but this is, I don't know. These feel quite fast, but this feels quite stable, quite controllable. Do you know what? That's actually really nice. If you like strong magnets, then this is really strong. Like when you turn it, you can definitely feel there's magnets there. Has anything changed in the middle? The guts of the cube? Oh. Okay, now I'm confused. So there's no magnet in the base of this edge piece. There's no magnet in there. Whereas the fancy one had a magnet. So is the Supreme one the middle version? Is this, yeah, that was maglev. Oh my gosh. Do research before the video, Luke. Okay, we'll figure that out in a minute. Non-magnetic for the switch axis magnet component. Pull the magnet component, press down and twist clockwise. Oh, blah, okay. Okay, green is the weakest, orange is the strongest. So green is weak. Imagine a traffic light, green, orange, red. So green, orange. Orange is strong, green is weak. Right. We've got 5 levels of adjustment on the base of the corner stalk, so that's quite cool if you want it even stronger. It's already really strong though, so if you do like strong magnetic cubes, this ZhanChi V5 M is probably going to be for you. We've got adjustable magnets on the edges. Let's just get that all back together. And we're up to 15 minutes, so I'm probably going to have to call it there, but I think overall I do prefer the Supreme one, and the Supreme one comes with quite a cool little case with these things. Whatever this is. Oh, these are, okay, so these are obviously the middle bits. Which leads me to believe that the Supreme is the better version. But then why did the fancy version have the edge magnets? So that's, let me just check. I wasn't being stupid, was I? No, look. You guys can see that magnet in there, right? So the fancy version has a magnet in there, whereas the Supreme version doesn't. Why, when the Supreme is like the top dog? I mean, the Supreme version comes with this thing, this cool little fancy case. They all come with a mint greeny cube pouch, so don't feel like you're missing out if you're buying the fancy or the basic version. They all come with it. But yeah, overall, I think I do prefer, for my turning style, I prefer the Supreme version, which is the purpley one. Like, as I'm turning it now, that's really strong. Like, the magnets there are really strong. And it's set to 3 from default, whereas, yeah, that's set to 3 as well. Oh, actually, the tool's in here. Funky looking tool as well, like, weird. Okay, so 5 is the strongest, 1 is the weakest. Probably just could have read that in the book, but that's for boring people that like reading. I don't like reading. I like doing. Anyway, that was the new DaYan ZhanChi V5, guys. These are hopefully on the website by the time this video is live. I don't know how long it's going to take me to edit the video, but yes, hopefully not too long, because I do want to make sure you've got these in time for Christmas. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.